Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we're on the website of Julien's Auctions based in the US in California, and we're going to have a look at their Music Icons auction, which is going between the 20th to the 22nd of May. And there's a crazy amount of lots in this auction. You can see 1,348, and of which about 250 of those items are either guitars or other instruments, mainly guitars, and they're all of kind of like famous people and things. So I thought it'd be worth kind of having a look. Most of them, or the majority, or a good 60 or so, are from Alex Lifeson, the guitarist from Rush, but there's also stuff from Elvis Presley and things. So I thought it'd be quite good to kind of check it all out while it's up. So this auction house, the buyer's premium is basically 25%. It does change a bit if it goes up really high, but essentially 25%. So this is a US based auction. So if you're bidding on stuff outside of the US, then bear in mind kind of import, export fees, shipping, etc., and all that great stuff. So now, because there is so many items to look at and they're all kind of famous people's things with stories, we just need to kind of crack on and see what we can find. We'll scroll down quickly in all of the pages, but we'll just stop at kind of guitars because we just don't have time to do everything. So here's the first thing that's interesting. This is Alex Lyson 2112 stage and studio played photo and video match 1970 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar with original backstage passes, Blu-ray and books with NFT. So for some reason, all of the guitars that belong to Alex Lifeson are all coming along with NFTs, where he basically says what he did with this guitar. This is the new thing that people seem to be interested in, or the auction houses think people are interested in. So all of the auctions have this NFT kind of thing. So the estimate's $100,000 to $200,000. We've got 5 bids on 45 so far. You can have a quick look at the pictures there. They seem fairly decent. Let's see if we can zoom in. So we've got so many lots that we can't really spend a super amount of time on this, but I'll put a link in the description. I think Julien's are pretty good at keeping the catalogues up, so you can always have a look at that later. So it's a 1970s Gibson Les Paul Standard. He acquired it during their inaugural tour, played it extensively on all the Rush albums from Fly By Night. The kind of 2-1-1-2 hemispheres, and it's also additionally played by Lifeson on stage during most Rush tours as well, so quite important. He's played lots of different guitars over the course of his career, but he returned to this 1970s Les Paul consistently. And then in a 2011 interview with Vintage Guitar, he said, "There's nothing like having a low-slung Les Paul over my shoulder. The tonality and playing is so great, so traditional." Yeah, this is kind of his thing. And it seems to be that these come with some kind of NFT 360 digital representation of the 1970s Gibson Les Paul guitar. Some of them seem to have like kind of audio NFTs of him saying things about guitars. Like there's a whole lots of different stuff that we won't get into too much, but yeah, this is an important kind of one of his important kind of guitars. So yeah, let's kind of move on, because otherwise this video would be 2 hours long, or probably will be 2 hours long, but it'll be even longer than that. But it's an interesting auction. I definitely recommend people to look at it. Here's Alex Lifeson stage played a Farewell to King's Epiphone CO60 classical guitar NFTs. So current bid is 10,000. Estimate is 10 to 20,000. You can see a few more kind of pictures of that. It's fairly standard. He used it on tour from 1977 to 1979. So there you go, a good bit of the history, and you can read up all of the specs and everything on that. And now we have his Closer to the Heart studio and stage played 1976 Gibson Dove acoustic guitar with UK work permit and tour book with NFT again. Estimates 100 to 200,000. Current bid is 60,000, so there's 3 bids on that. So another kind of important guitar there. Here's his 212 studio played 1976 Gibson J55 acoustic guitar, and the estimate's 80 to 100,000. There's 20,000 bid so far, 2 bids on that. So he used it to compose Rush's early platinum selling album 2112, and a few other kind of bits. They also give you kind of conditions of the guitar as well, so that's kind of good to look at. So here is his YT 1976 Gibson ES355 TD custom electric guitar. So well, 200 to 300,000 is the bids on that. Well, it's the estimate, and we've got current bids of 200,000, so that's definitely a popular one, so we should read up on that. I mean, you can see that this auction house really know what to do. 1976 Gibson ES355 TD, custom built for Alex Lifeson at the Gibson factory in Kalamazoo, and his main guitar from 1976 to 2015 called Whitey. It's featured on all albums from A Farewell to Kings to Test for Echo, and can be seen being played by Lifeson on stage during all tours from A Farewell to Kings to R40. Whitey also appears in all music videos accompanying A Farewell to Kings, Hemispheres and moving pictures, as well as Show Don't Tell from Presto. So there we go. This is probably one of the most important guitars, and definitely worth kind of having a look in more detail if you're a big Alex Lifeson fan. And now we have a studio played 1971 Jose Ramirez classical guitar. 2 bids of 90,000. The estimate's 200 to 300,000 there. Guitar was used by Alex Lifeson on all classical style recordings from Rush's 6th studio album Hemispheres. Now we have his studio played 1979 Gibson Howard Roberts Artist acoustic guitar. 8 to 10,000 on that. Current bids up to 9,000. So he used it at the studio a bit to record different strings from Permanent Waves. So we didn't actually look at the pictures there, did we? So there's just a lot going on in this auction. It's a bit of a tough one to cover. Here's a stage played 1981 Gibson Howard Roberts Fusion electric guitar. Current bids at 90,000, estimates 100 to 200,000. Served as his main guitar on Moving Pictures and Exit Stage Left tours of 1981, and other tours kind of afterwards as well. And here's a studio played Hentor Sportscaster custom electric guitar. 100 to 200,000 is the estimate. 100,000 bid. It's a modified white Fender Stratocaster electric guitar known as the Hentor Sportscaster that was used by Lyson to record most albums since Moving Pictures, in particular Grace Under Pressure, where it was the main recording guitar. This iconic instrument was Lyson's favourite for soloing, including the solo from Rush's Billboard hit Limelight. So there you go, another important kind of guitar. Now we have a 1985 Collector's Series Ovation acoustic guitar. Estimates 10 to 20, 15,000 is current bid. He used it between 1985 to 1994. Music video for Mystic Rhythms, and stage for various kind of performances. Keep on forgetting to look at the pictures here. Now is his 1990 PRS CE24 electric guitar. 40 to 60 is the estimate, 17.5 is the current bid. Let's see. It's a 1990 Paul Reed Smith C24 electric guitar, sunburst finish, played by him on the tours and studio of the Rush 1990 to 2002. First of his PRS guitars. And it's another kind of 1990 PRS C24. 10 to 20 is the estimate, 17.5 is the current bid. Second one of these PRS C24, used it kind of between 1990 and 2011, back up to his primary one. Then we have a 1979 Gibson ES 345 TD electric guitar. 60 to 80,000 is the estimate, 15,000 bid. Used it as a backup to his main ES 355 Whitey. On that one. So here's Alex Lyson's 1991 PRS C24. 50 to 70 is the estimate, 27.5 is the bid. One of his main guitars, 1991 to 2004. He used it a lot for his solo work and quite a few tours, it seems. And his 1990 Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, 60 to 80 is the estimate, got 22.5 so far. Used it on most albums since Roll the Bones. Solos and doubling the Gibson guitar tracks, some other live performances as well. Then we have his Big Al 1993 Gibson Custom Les Paul electric guitar. 40 to 60 is the estimate, 25 the current bid. When he was doing his Rush 15th studio album Counterparts, guitar was used recording the song Stick It Out, and he used it on tour as well. Okay, so this is his so-called dog years, the 1992 Fender 58 reissue Stratocaster. 40 to 60 is the estimate, 12.5 is the current bid. He used it to record Dog Years and a few other kind of bits in the final tour. Actually, I think we forgot to have a quick look at that. And then he has a 1992 Rickenbacker 360-12 electric guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate, current bid is 6. Just one, he owned it, they don't have too much to say about that. His stage played 1976 Ovation Acoustic. 10 to 20 is the estimate, 7 is the current bid. Used it on tour 1994 to 2015 and other kind of performances and tours. I think I do keep forgetting to actually look at the pictures. So here is his Bravado, stage played 1994 Fender Telecaster electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate, 17.5 is the current bid. He used it from 2002 to 2013 for live performances of the song Bravado from Rush's 14th album. Then his Vapor Trails, it's a 2001 Gibson J150 acoustic guitar. 60 to 80 is the estimate, 17.5 is the current bid. He used it on the studio and in tour in 2001 on the Vapor Trails tour, and a few other bits as well. Okay, now we're into the Xanadu 2002 double neck Gibson EDS 1275 guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate, already at 27.5, so that's popular. So he acquired it after he decided to donate his original 1976 model to the Canadian Museum of Civilization in Ottawa. So it's a replacement for that that he was using. And let's see a few pictures there. It's a little bit overwhelming, this auction, just because I know how many different items are here. So here's his Cherry 2008 Gibson 58 reissue Les Paul electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate, 15,000 is the current bid. Used it on tour between 2008 and 2015. And it's R30. It's the 2004 Gibson Les Paul Gold Top Electric. 20 to 40 is the estimate, 20,000 bid at the moment. Using it on tour between 2004 and 2015. Guitar player cover feature as well in 2012, and a few other kind of things. So, lots of different other interesting things as well, not just guitars. Here's his 2002 Gibson 58 reissue Les Paul. 20 to 40 is the estimate, 15,000 is the current bid. He used it on tour, 2002 Vapor Charge tour, as well as 2004 R30 tour. And here we have his 2006 Gibson Custom SG electric guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate, 9,000 is the current bid. Looks like it's just a guitar that he had in the collection, as it were. And here is his 2007 Garrison 12-string acoustic guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate. We've got 10,000 bids so far. Let's just have a look at the pictures. Obviously lots of great kind of concert pictures as well. Snakes and Arrows tour 2007 to 2008. He's using it on his live tours as well. And here's the Keith, so-called Keith, 2011 Gibson Les Paul Access electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. We've got 27.5 bids so far. For his 3 final tours, Time Machine, Clockwork Angels and R40. So it was a backup primarily, but then the more he played it, the more he liked it. So there you go, another kind of interesting one of his guitars. And we have 2002 Martin D12 28 12-string acoustic guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate, 8,000 is the current bid. It's used on tour between 2010 to 2015. A few different tours there. And here's his studio played 2007 Gibson SG Les Paul electric guitar. 6 to 8 is the estimate, already on 9, so that's doing well. Just says that it was his studio guitar here, but as you can see, it has lots more information you can read about, and obviously you get an NFT as well, and NFTs seem to be the thing that people want to spend their money on for some reason, but this way you're kind of safe because you get the NFT and you get the actual guitar as well, so I think it's not too bad. So it's the Alex Lyson Lil Al. Colbert reports stage played 1999 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. That is 20 to 40 is the estimate, 17.5 is the current bids. Extensive on Rush's 2007 to 2008 Snakes and Arrows tours, 2010 2011 Time Machine tours, and other media kind of appearances. So another kind of interesting one. That's interesting. So he has a 2008 Billy Joe Armstrong signature Gibson Les Paul 10 to 20 is the estimate. Got 7,000 is the current bid. Curious. Oh, Armstrong has signed the headstock in silver marker. There you go. That's interesting. So if you're kind of interested in, if you like Rush and you like Green Day, or you like Alex Lyson and you like Billy Joe Armstrong, then that's a good one for you to look at. Here is his 2010 25th anniversary PRS electric guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate. 9,000 the current bid. It was his backup to his Fender Telecaster. That's an interesting choice as a backup for a Telecaster. And now his studio played 2010 Gibson ES175D electric guitar. Estimate 6,000 to 8,000. Current bid is 5. Once again, if I had the time, I would spend much more time kind of looking through this. It looks like he used it on local gigs. It was just his fun guitar. I would spend much more time talking about this, but I think it would just end up being too long a video. But I just wanted to cover that this is actually quite an interesting auction. So here is his so-called Blackie. It's the 2010 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. 60 to 80,000 is the estimate. 22,500 is the current bid, because it really is a quite fascinating auction. So limited run 2010 Alex Lyson Les Paul Access electric guitar. It's played on stage during numerous Rush tours. And now we have a his Clockwork Angels warm-up 2012 Lumisonic electric guitar there. 6,000 to 8,000 is the estimate. 6,000 bid. Custom built a Lumisonic electric guitar. Used it as a warm-up guitar during Rush 2012 to 2013 tour in support of their 19th and final studio album, Clockwork Angels. There you go. Interesting looking guitar. See all the fancy things which come with them. Here's his 2014 PRS Angelus thin line acoustic guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. We've got 12,500 is the current bid. It's a nice back on that. It's his signature acoustic guitar. During the 2013 Rush Clockwork Angels tour, he had the opportunity to spend some time with PRS Angelus Cutaway. It quickly became my pre-show warm-up guitar. Spent many hours in hotel rooms, lost in the gorgeous sound and tone of that beautiful instrument. So there you go, like a warm-up guitar. Here's his played 2016 Harper Marilyn custom commemorative Rush electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. 7,000 is the current bid. Custom built for Alex Lifeson for a gift from Andres Ferrero. Interesting. His Clockwork Angels warm-up guitar. 2013 Fender Stratocaster. 10 to 20 is the estimate. Current bid is 9. It's 2013 Fender Stratocaster with the Floyd Rose. Backup for the Henter Sportscaster, and his 2012 to 2013 Clockwork Angels tour. And here is his 2015 prototype Gibson custom quilt top Les Paul. 20 to 40 is the estimate. It's already on 30, so that's doing pretty good. 2015 Gibson R40 Les Paul, collaboration between Gibson Custom and Alex Lifeson for Rush's 40th anniversary. There's a 2015 Gibson Alex Lifeson signature Les Paul electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. 20 is bid. It's the #1 artist's proof apparently of his signature. Used by Lyson during Rush's 2015 R40 tour, primarily on the Tom Sawyer hit. Here is his 2015 double neck Gibson EDS 1275 electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. 22.5 is the current bid. Used for the 40th anniversary tour there. Okay. And a 1966 Rickenbacker 365 electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. 12.5 is the current bid. Played on the 2015 R40 tour. Here's a 2010 PRS 12-string electric guitar. 10 to 20,000. Current bid is 10,000. He's seen being played by Lifeson on the song How It Is during Rush's 2015 R40 tour there. Here is his Losing It 2015 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. 12.5 is the current bid. He used it during performances of Losing It and Subdivisions on Rush's 2015 R40 tour. So have a look at the. So really quite a collection that is up for auction here. And here is his Honey. It's a 2014 Gibson 59 reissue. 20 to 40 is the estimate. Current bid 17.5. Performances of Headlong Flight during the R40 tour. Once if you are a fan of Rush and Alex Lifeson, then you really need to check out this auction. Really quite fascinating. And here is his Geddy Lee gifted 2012 Fender Telecaster electric guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate. 12.5 is the current bid. It was a gift by his bandmate Geddy Lee for the R40 tour, it seems. And finally we're on to the second page. Okay, we still got a few more Rush guitars here. So here is his 2015 Gibson Custom Artist Proof Quilt Top. 10 to 20 is the estimate. 12.5 is the current bid. Number 1 Artist Proof of the Ruby Red 2015 R40 Les Paul there for the 40th anniversary tour. And here's his stage played 1961 Gibson Gibson ES 335 electric guitar. 20 to 30,000 is the estimate. 20,000 is the current bid. Starting to go a bit mad now. Played on it during Rush's 27 to 28 Snakes and Arrows tour. A few other kind of things of interest there. Oh, we've still got more. So here is his Robbie Robertson Black Beauty 1961 Gibson Les Paul custom electric guitar. 80 to 100,000 is the estimate. We're on 60,000 bid so far. A rare early off year 1961 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar, previously owned by Robbie Robertson and used by Alex Lifeson for recording in several recent local gigs, housed in a black hard case. Okay, and now it's his stage played 1957 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar with its NFT. So 80 to 100,000 is the estimate, and it's already on 80, so that's kind of going well. 1957 Gibson Les Paul gold top electric guitar, played on stage during a performance with Canadian rock band Big Sugar in 2017. It says it's a superb example of this iconic guitar, so that will do well, I'm sure. I've just got to try to remember where we're at the moment. Okay, here's his Coppenwood Golf Club Anniversary Stage Played 1960 Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. 50 to 70 is the estimate. We're on 45. And 1960 Gibson ES335, used it on several recording products. Special gig celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Coppenwood Golf Club, where he's a part owner. So, and here is his Bigsby 2007 Gibson 57 reissue Gibson Les Paul. 6 to 8,000 is the estimate, already on 8,000. 27 Gibson 57 Reissue Les Paul. During a visit to Gibson, guitar was in their display case as you entered the building, and they gifted it to him there. So there you go. Now we have a 2012 Gibson Les Paul Gold Top 12 string there. 6 to 8 is the estimate, currently on 8. Okay. And here is his interesting 1956 Fender Telecaster electric guitar. 20 to 40,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 30,000. So he said of the instrument, every time I picked this one up and rested on my leg, I was transported to those days when everyone in Toronto seemingly had a telly. There you go. So it's just one of those guitars that he really liked. Here is his Smuggler 1967 Fender Telecaster electric guitar. 20 to 40 is the estimate. Current bid is 17.5. Seems to be just one of his kind of collection guitars. And here's his 1957 Gret Country Club, electric guitar. 10 to 20. 7 is the current estimate. He seems to be of being a fan of them when he was a child, so it's a kind of dream guitar when he was a kid, it seems. 1964 Hoffner Archtop acoustic jazz guitar. 6 to 8 is the estimate. 3.5 is the current bid. So he likes to use this for gypsy jazz, it seems. And here is his Envy of None studio played 1958 Gibson ES335 TD electric guitar. 80 to 100 is the estimate, currently on 35. On his current band Envy of None's debut album. So there you go. And his studio played 2014 Babbitt's Identity Spider Black acoustic guitar. 6 to 8 is the estimate. We're on 4,000 so far in the current bid. Used it in the studio. And another 2014 Babbitt's Identity, but this one in natural. 6 to 8,000 there. Current bid is 4,500. Another studio kind of guitar there. And his Maker signed 2007 Nash Jazz electric bass guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate. 4,000 is the current bid. Looks like just a bass that was ordered by him. And here is his Godin Multiac solid body acoustic electric guitar. 10 to 20 is the estimate. 3.5 is the current bid. So mid 90s, that was just owned by him. And that's a drum head, but I think that we're okay, we can skip that. I think that that's the end of the Rush stuff, and now we're into Bruce Springsteen. So I'll just say that this auction is absolutely mad, and I just don't think I can capture it all without just losing my mind, because it would just take too long to go through all the information, and everyone will hate me for doing like a 20-hour video. So we're just gonna have to skim through it, and I think just look at it at your own time. I'll put the link in the description. It's just interesting to capture this and just see what people are using and what comes up for sale. So definitely look at it in your own time. And I think Julien's are pretty good at keeping the catalogues online. In fact, a lot of the American auction houses are a lot better, I feel. So hopefully this won't disappear and you'll get a chance to look at it a bit better in person. Anyway, so we're on to more instruments. So we have Bruce Springsteen, the Born in the USA, stage played This Land Is Your Land, a Takamine acoustic electric guitar. 40 to 60 is the estimate. We've got 10,000 as the current bid. So played by Bruce Springsteen during the Born in the USA tour. This guitar can be seen on YouTube during his performance of the Woody Guthrie classic This Land Is Your Land in 1985. Okay. And here's his Hohner blues harp harmonica there. on the Born in the USA tour, so that's kind of interesting. 2 to 3,000 the estimate. Audio on 3,000. Yeah, I was thinking that could actually do pretty well. Lots of different kind of Bruce Springsteen stuff. I know that a lot of people really love Bruce Springsteen. Just have a quick look at this. It's the two-bit guitar effects pedal there of his, 3 to 500. It's the estimate, 500 bid. Doesn't really say much in particular. Lots of interesting letters, like so much interesting stuff. Like I think I could really do a 20-hour video on this, but it's just time-wise really. So here's Bruce Springsteen's signed Fender Telecaster electric guitar. Estimates 1 to 2,000, already up to 6,000. Wow, so that's doing well. Let's just see. Signed by Bruce Springsteen. So it's not it's a Mexico Telecaster, so it's not necessarily played by him. Drumhead that's signed there. Really interesting auction this. Okay, so I think that's the end of the Bruce Springsteen stuff. So we've got Mountain Leslie West stage played. Oh, Ed Roman Steinberger electric guitar. Interesting. This is curious. This brings me back. 2 to 3,000 the estimate, 1,000 bid. Wow, it's Ed Roman, famous Las Vegas guitar dealer, maker, controversial figure. This is one of his kind of Steinberger headless guitars. Really interesting. Yeah, very curious. That's interesting. I do remember when I was a kid, like reading like the Ed Roman guitar page, and some of the stuff on there was gold dust, and some of the comments absolutely mad. Interesting guy, and you see some of the video interviews. Very curious. Okay, Mountain Leslie West Stern Warning studio played Dean 12-string acoustic electric guitar, 6 to 800 is the estimate. Current bid 600. Used by Leslie West to record Stern Warning. Okay. There's a kind of suitcase there. Stage used Marshall full stack amplifier, A1 there. Stage used Marshall full stack amplifier, that's interesting. Let's have a look at this guitar. Looks like he had a Gibson Zach Wild custom Les Paul electric guitar. 5 to 7 is the estimate. We're on 3,500 is the current one. Gifted to Leslie West by Wild following the making of West DVD, Leslie West, The Sound and the Story. Interesting. And here's some other. Here's a Korg Microkorg Synth Vocoder, $300 to $500 the estimate. 200 is the current bid. Used by Leslie West for composing. Here's Leslie West Charvel Eddie Van Halen Frankenstrat, 4 to 6 is the estimate. Current bid is 2250. Let's see. Used it several occasions privately and live on stage. Interesting. At the Mississippi Queen. Sorry, exuberant performance of Mississippi Queen at the Jones Beach Amphitheatre. Interesting. And here's Leslie West Stormy Monday stage played Joe Satriani signed Ibanez JS Series electric guitar. 2 to 3 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,750. White Ibanez Joe Satriani signature model guitar gifted by Satriani to Leslie West following a jam on T-Bone Walker's Stormy Monday. Interesting. There's really curious provenance to a lot of this stuff. You can see all the watches and clothes and things. Here's a Leslie West signed #1 Dean electric guitar. 3 to 5 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,750. He played it on stage on multiple occasions, and a VH1 interview as well. More clothes and things. Interesting. So he had a Casio PG380 guitar synth there. Estimate 3 to 500. Current bid 150. These are interesting guitars. Leslie West used it for 5 pilot episodes shot for Howard Stern's television talk show that was to run on Fox in 1987. That's right, curious. And looks like it's a stage played. Dean Zelensky signed electric guitar, 3 to 5,000 is the estimate, current bid 2250. Instrument is one of several Dean Leslie West signature electric guitars on offer here. There you go. And here's Dean Ursus acoustic electric guitar, 3 to 500 the estimate, current bid is 400. Owned and played by Leslie West. There's a Tycho Brahe Octavia pedal there, used by him. And let's see, we've got another guitar. Leslie West, Dean V classic electric guitar, 3 to 5 is the estimate, 1250 is the current bid. Yeah. The instrument was never mass produced, but can be seen in the background of a television interview with VH1 Classics Eddie Trunk circa 2007. Interesting. There's just so much kind of information in this auction, it's really quite mad. Here's a stage played 2008 Dean Signature Soltero electric guitar, 2 to 4 is the estimate, 1250 is the current bid. Let's just see. He played it on stage with Mountain during a 2008 performance in San Francisco on tour with Joe Satriani. Here's a Dean Ursus acoustic electric guitar again, 2 to 300 bid, and we have 75 is the current bid. More other things here. And there is a 2010 Dean Signature electric guitar, estimates 3 to 500, 1500 is the current bid. Let's see, various appearances on stage and with B.B. King or at B.B. King's Blues Club. Here's his Buddha 3/4 stack as well, starting bids. Well, estimates 1,000 to 2,000, current bid 600. Another stack there, 1 to 2,000 is the estimate, 350 bid. Another one as well, 1 to 2,000, current bid 300. And it's a stage played Buddha Super Drive 30 guitar head, 800 to 1,200 is the estimate, current bid 250. Then there's a Jeff Bober signed East amplification guitar amp head, current bid 450, estimate 7 to 900. Some pedal boards with pedals. Gig bag there as well, that's interesting. It's got a quarter electric guitar there, 4 to 600 is the estimate, 200 is the current bid. Owned and played by Leslie West. And here is the stage played Dean Mudflap Mama electric guitar, 4 to 6,000 is the estimate, current bid is 2,500. Number one of 50 guitars made there. He played it on numerous occasions, 2012 to 2020. So it was popular. A lot of Leslie West kind of guitars here. This is the Larive acoustic electric guitar, 2 to 4,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 700. 2010. Let's see what else is going on. This looks like it's kind of used it in the studio a little bit. Interesting. Here's a D'Angelico XL electric guitar, 2 to 4,000 is the estimate, 700 is the current bid. This is a Korean one though. It's kind of owned by him. Oh, it's the full SG, isn't it? Here's the full 61 Reissue Gibson Sg electric guitar, 3 to 5,000 is the estimate, current bid is 6,000. It's the kind of recreation of Eric Clapton's The Fool SG that he owned. And here, Leslie West's Mississippi Queen electric guitar, a Dean, 6 to 800. Current bid is 500. Limited edition. Personal instrument primarily for home use. See conditioned notes. Okay, so here is his stage played Black Star half stack. Estimate 8 to 1200. Current bid is 350. Another Black Star half stack. Estimate 8 to 1200. Current bid is 300. Leslie West stage played Black Star speaker cabinets. Some other kind of cabinet things. Another guitar. Dean signature electric guitar, 2 to 4000. Current bid is 800. Doesn't have too much other information there. Now we're on to the next. There's a line 6 amplifier head, but let's not too bothered to miss that one. Leslie West maker signed California Burl electric guitar, 8 to 1200 is the estimate. Current bid is 300. Italian-made California Burl electric guitar gifted to Leslie West and signed in the back of the headstock by the maker Simone Calabresa. Interesting. Bare knuckle pickups, good English-made pickups, really good. Here's more kind of stuff, but here's a guitar. It's his Leslie West's 1959 Supro lap steel guitar, 3 to 500 is the estimate. We've got 250 bid. Not too much to say about that one, it seems. And we're moved on now past Leslie West. So we now have Robin Messier, Ronnie stage played James Trussart custom electric guitar with photos, 3 to 5000. 1000 is the current bid. He played the guitar on stage with Johnny Halliday as well as Dean. Not sure what that's trying to say. Oh, photo of him playing guitar on stage with Johnny Halliday. Yep. Okay. Makes more sense. Another Robin Messier, Keith 2009 James Trussart custom electric guitar, 3 to 5000 is the estimate. Current bid 2000. I do quite like these Trussart guitars. Okay. More stuff from that, and then we have Robin Le Messier, the Revival stage played Fernandez Tele thin line electric guitar, 800 to 1200 is the estimate. We've got current bids of 350 there. And then we have the his Grommet custom Fender Fernandez Stratocaster, 6 to 800 there. Current bid is 400. It's not saying too much about that so far. And then his Clive guitar, 1980s Fernandez electric guitar, 4 to 600 is the estimate. Got $100 so far. Just says owned and played. Now we have the Robin Le Messier Ernest stage played 1988 Fender Stratocaster, 1 to 2000 is the estimate. 500 is the current bid. Played many performances with Johnny Halliday and Rod Stewart there. And we've got another one here. Norman, it's a 1996 Fender Strat, 1 to 200 estimate, 600 current bid. Once again used on stage. Okay, and some other stuff as well. His 1991 Fender Telecaster electric guitar, 8 to 1200 the estimate. Got 600 bid so far. And here's his 1993 Guild acoustic guitar, 3 to 5000 is the estimate. We've got 900 bid so far. Let's see. Okay. And We've got Basil, the 1993 Washburn EA36 acoustic guitar, 8 to 1200 is the estimate. Current bid is 250. Got another one here. Is Herbert Fernandez P Project Player Slide Electric Guitar, 2 to 3000 is the estimate. Interesting looking guitar. 500 current bid. And here's Bruce, the stage played 2003 Gibson J185 acoustic electric guitar, 2 to 3000 is the estimate. 800 is the current bid. Some pictures of him playing it on stage. We've got effects pedals here. We've got line 6 spider amplifier. We definitely won't look at that. Interesting, has a line 6 variax, 3 to 500 is the estimate. It's got 200 bid. Some other audio. It's got another line 6 duo verb there. And then his stage played Robin 2008 Gibson Dove acoustic guitar, 2 to 3000 is the estimate. Got 750 as the current bid. Instrument can be seen being played by Messier live on stage. There you go. He had quite a lot of stuff as well. Another line 6 Bogner Spider valve amp. Oh, now we're moved on now. So we're on to Johnny Cash. Owned and stage played 1956 Martin D21 acoustic guitar, 100 to 200,000 the estimate. 100,000 bid so far. This is getting more into interesting territory again. 1956 Martin brand D21, owned by the legendary Johnny Cash. Well used guitar accompanied by extensive documentation of provenance, stating with a notarized letter of authenticity signed by Johnny Cash's brother Tommy Cash, verifying that Johnny played this guitar in the late 1950s and gifted it to Tommy in 1960. There we go. So it's quite an important guitar there for Johnny Cash fans. Here is a Johnny Cash signed and personally owned Bentley acoustic guitar, 20 to 30 is the estimate. 17,000 is the current bid. Owned and used by Johnny Cash, signed to the body in black marker. Guitar was kept in Cash's home office before he sold it to his friend Bill Miller, founder of the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville. Okay. Some more kind of Johnny Cash related stuff, but that might be the only musical instruments. Okay. Still some Johnny Cash stuff, but no instruments, so we can see if you're a fan of Johnny Cash. Right, we're on to other things now. We're on to Waylon Jennings, 1990 Fender Custom Shop Telecaster. 50 to 70,000 is the estimate. We've got 50,000 as the current bid. Stage played and personally owned custom Fender Telecaster belonging to Waylon Jennings. Guitar was built as a replica of 1953 Fender Telecaster and was custom built in 1990 at the Fender Custom Shop by Michael Stevens to his specs there. And Waylon Jennings personally owned John Birch custom made baby Telecaster guitar, 1 to 1200 is the estimate. Current bid is 600. That's kind of quite sweet. Custom made by John Birch guitars. There you go. And Waylon Jennings signed Fender electric guitar, 8 to 10,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 8,000. Here's a. Looks like he used it. Well, it's given to him, I think. Offered as a auction from the NAMM show. So it's another guitar in his collection. Waylon Jennings personally owned a miniature banjo ukulele, 8 to 1200 is the estimate. 450 is bid. Personally owned Toca black conga drum there. That's interesting. More kind of bits here. Oh, Glenn Campbell, interesting. Got Glenn Campbell signed Ovation acoustic guitar, 6 to 800. Current bid 600. Which looks like it's just signed by him. Zach Brown personally played and signed Gibson electric guitar. 30 to 50,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 12.5. Lead singer and co-founder of the Zach Brown Band. Melissa Etheridge signed Ovation acoustic guitar. 1,000 to 2,000 estimate. Current bid 600. Okay. Country singers signed Yamaha acoustic guitar. 1,000 to 200 is the estimate. 1,250 is current bid. Looks like it's signed by many different country legends: Merle Haggard, Joe Diffie, Sammy Kershaw, etc., etc. It kind of goes on, so interesting probably to country fans. Beach Boys Brian Wilson signed Help Me Rhonda Yamaha acoustic guitar. 1,000 to 200 estimate. Current bid is 500. These bits are a little bit generic-y. Oh, David Bowie signed Gibson Les Paul Jr. electric guitar. 1 to 2,000 is the estimate. $900 is the current bid. Interesting. Faintly signed to the body by David Bowie. Would have thought that would have more money, but maybe not. Lots of David Bowie stuff there. Elton John, oh interesting. Elton John played and owned signed Yamaha Motive keyboard. 20 to 40,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 10,000. Okay. Curious. Very interesting auction indeed. It's quite curious. Just seems to be a Gretsch acoustic electric bass here. 5 to 700. 400 is the estimate. Doesn't seem to be kind of attributed to anyone in particular, so that's a bit random. Queen Brian May signed BMG electric guitar. 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. 900 is the current bid. Signed by Queen guitarist Brian May, dated 2020. And we carry on. Todd Rundgren signed Epiphone acoustic. 8 to 1,200 is the estimate. Got 450 current bid. Jethro Tull, Ian Anderson signed Epiphone acoustic. 8 to 1,200. 800 is the current bid. Peter Frampton owned Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. 1 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 2,000. Another Peter Frampton Gibson Les Paul. 8 to 1,200 is the estimate. Current bid 1,250 on this one. Another Peter Frampton signed an Olsen Daub Good Time Tonight guitar sculpture, so not an actual guitar, but still interesting. Genesis, Daryl Sturmer, Easy Lover stage and studio played custom Roland G808 guitar with GR300 synth. 5 to 7,000 is the estimate. Got 3,500 as the current bid. Genesis played with Genesis on their Mama tour 1983 to 1984, as well as studio lead guitar for Phil Collins and Earth, Wind and Fire as well, and the hit Easy Lover. That's quite interesting then. Hall & Oates signed Fender Tele Thin Line. 8 to 1,200 there. 800 is the current bid. Kenny Loggins stage and studio played Yamaha electric guitar. 5 to 7 is the estimate. Got 1,250. That's the current bid. Played on stage and using studio circa 1992 to 2000. Interesting. Neil Diamond signed Gibson electric guitar. 8 to 1,200 there. Ooh, what's going on with the headstock there? That's pretty bizarre. Is that just a weird thing with my eyes? No, it looks like something really weird has gone on to this guitar. I think it's been heavily modified. That's pretty bizarre. chopped and customized. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why there's probably not many bids for that. That's strange things that people do to guitars. Oh, Steve Miller signed Living in the USA Fender Strat guitar and Fly Like an Angel. 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. We've got current bids of 1,000. With artwork from Steve Miller's 1973 album The Joker. Interesting. Ooh, Tom Petty signed and gifted MTV contest prize Rickenbacker 12-string electric guitar, 6,000 to 8,000. Got 6,000 bid already. Was the winner of the MTV Let's Make a Music deal. Interesting. Okay, we're moving on. Ooh, Bad Company. Paul Rogers signed Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, 8 to 1,200 is the estimate. Looks like we're on 800 is the current bid. Journey, band member signed Paul Reed Smith electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Got 1,000 is the current bid. Signed by Neil Schon, Ross Valerie, Jonathan Kane, Steve Smith and Arnie Pineda. Looks like a 1963 Gibson Les Paul SG standard, 10 to 12,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 8,000. No kind of famous attribution as such. 1964 Fender Stratocaster, 20 to 30,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 7,000. Interesting 1964 Strat. Rio Speedwagon, Kevin Cronin signed Ovation acoustic guitar, 5 to 700. Current bid is $600. More, we got Foreigner, band signed Epiphone Electric, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Got 400 so far. Signed by Bruce Watson, Mick Jones, Kelly Hansen, Michael Bluestream, Tom Gimbel, Chris Frazier, and Jeff Pilson. Yeah, that's a busy one. Okay. Sticks, Tommy Shaw stage played Taylor custom Coa electric guitar. Estimates 5 to 7. Current bid is 4,000. Oh, I actually really like these guitars. Really quite cool. Used in video circa 2007 to 2009. Okay. We've got an AC/DC Cliff Williams stage played Music Man Stingray bass, 40 to 60,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 22.5. So interesting. Another AC/DC band member signed Kramer Striker 100 ST electric guitar, 3 to 5,000 is the estimate. 3,000 is the current bid. And let's see. Aerosmith band signed artist electric guitar, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. Got 2,000 current bid. Signed by Steven Tyler, Tom Hamilton, Joey Kramer, Joe Perry, and Brad Whitford. Yeah. Alice Cooper signed Greg Bennett Malibu Series electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid of 250. It's a Kiss Paul Stanley Farewell Tour custom Washburn guitar and signed case, 3 to 5,000 is the estimate. 1,500 is the current bid. Then a Kiss Paul Stanley stage played, smashed and signed Ibanez electric guitar, 4 to 6,000 is the estimate. 3.5 is the current bid. I smashed it during a performance in Paris, France on June 16, 2005. I smashed his guitar in Paris, France. That's what he's inscribed it as. Interesting. Now we have a Kiss Tommy Thayer stage played and signed Rock and Roll All Night Epiphone electric guitar, 6 to 8,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 3.5. This particular guitar was played on stage by Tommy Thayer during a live concert performance with Kiss during the group's End of the Road World Tour on October the 5th, 2021 in Biloxi, Mississippi, so it's not that long ago. I guess that Peter Chris signed Ludwig snare drum there. Some more stuff. Kiss band signed Ibanez Paul Stanley signature electric guitar, 2,000 to 3,000 is the estimate. Signed by the gang, by Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Tom Thayer and Eric Singer. More stuff. Oh, we've got more things. Got Megadeth, Dave Mustaine signed Dean signature V electric guitar, 5,000 to 700 the estimate. Current bid 500. And Metallica, Kirk Hammett personally owned in studio played 96 Fender Telecaster electric guitar, 2,000 to 3,000 the estimate. Wow, 10,000 bid already. So, and that's quite impressive. You can see that Kirk Hammett is still popular. It's a studio played guitar for Metallica. Motley Crue, Nicky Sixx signed Gibson Blackbird bass guitar, 6,000 to 8,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 4,000. This is actually quite insane, this auction. Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen designed and stage played Charvel electric guitar with photograph, 30,000 to 50,000 is the estimate. Current bid is £40,000. This guitar features a maple neck and fingerboard, Fender Stratocaster style headstock and chrome coloured Charvel EVH Artist Series neckplate with serial number 139. There you go. Very curious. Definitely one for the Van Halen fans. We've got Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen personally owned in studio played Galen Kruger guitar amp. Estimates 3 to 5. Starting bid is 500. So current bid is 1,250. Eddie Van Halen played Univox Echo Chamber Delay Effects unit there. Estimate 1 to 2,000. Current bid 300. Van Halen, Alex Van Halen studio played Ludwig brass drum, snare drum. And let's see, Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen side Kramer EVH Frankenstrat style electric guitar and picks 1 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 4,000. So people still loving Eddie Van Halen as well. Homemade copy of Eddie Van Halen's iconic Kramer EVH Frankenstrat. Some more bits here. Oh, another guitar. Guns N' Roses band signed Squire Telecaster electric guitar, 3,000 to 5,000 estimate, and the current bid is 7,000. Signed by Slash, Axl Rose, Duff, Steven Adler, and Izzy. There you go. Slash personally owned, stage played, signed 2006 Gibson electric guitar. Estimate 40,000 to 60,000. 35,000 is so far. It's another one of these NFT ones. So played on stage during a tour of Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators in late 2015. Slash Frank Sidoris signed in tour and television played Gibson electric guitar with a letter, 3,000 to 5,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,500. Really is a bit mad, this auction. Let's see if we're getting anywhere closer. Well, we've got more stuff. Slash signed guitar effects pedal, estimate 1,000 to 2,000, starting bid 250. We're on to Linkin Park. Linkin Park Mike Shindoa signed an illustrated Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, 5,000 to 700 is the estimate. Current bid is 800. Some other kind of bits here. Oh, Ramones band member signed stadium bass guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is $900. Signed by Tommy Ramone, Marky Ramone, Richie Ramone, Elvis Ramone, and CJ Ramone of the Ramones. There you go. Sex Pistols band member signed electric guitar, 2,000 to 3,000 is the estimate. We've got 2,000 as the current bid. Signed by Johnny Rotten, Glenn Matlock, Steve Jones, and Paul Crook. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers band signed Flea bass model 32 bass guitar, 2,000 to 3,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,000. Red Hot Chili Peppers Flea signed Fender bass guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Not many pictures there. Signed by Flea. Toots and the Maytals. Carl Harvey stage played and signed ESP electric guitar and all access pass. 4,000 to 6,000 is the estimate. Got 700 and 1,750 is the current bid. Oh, Ziggy Marley signed Squier Stratocaster electric guitar, 5,000 to 700 estimate. Current bid is 450. And we are still going. Talking Heads, David Byrne signed Gibson electric guitar with photo. Estimate 8,000 to 1,200. Current bid is 1,500. This auction is actually never ending. It is just going on for absolutely ever. The Smiths, Johnny Marr signed Squier Stratocaster electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 estimate. Current bid $350. And more. U2 band signed Gretsch electric guitar, 3,000 to 5 is the estimate. Current bid is 5. Signed by Larry Mullen Jr., Adam Clayton, The Edge, and Bono of U2. More stuff. Stray Cats, Brian Setzer signed Gretsch electric guitar, 5,000 to 700 is the estimate. Current bid is 700. The Pretenders, Chrissy Hine, Don't Get Me Wrong, signed electric guitar, 8,000 to 1,200 is the estimate. $450 is the current bid. The Police band signed electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,000. Signed by Andy Summers, Sting, and Stuart Copeland of the Police. Elvis Costello. Wow, Elvis Costello signed Fender Jazzmaster, 5,000 to 700 is the estimate. It's already on 800, so that's alright. It's good for Elvis Costello. The Cure band signed Schecter acoustic guitar, 3,000 to 5,000 is the estimate. We're on 1,250 so far, including Robin Smith, Simon Gallup, Jason Cooper, and Paul Thompson. Black Flag signed Squier Stratocaster, estimate 8,000 to 1,200. Current bid is $400. Signed by Joe Noble, Isaias Gill, Greg Ginn, Mike Valelli of Black Flag. Sonic Youth, Thurston Moore signed a Fender electric guitar with photo, 1,000 to 2,000. Current bid is 1,000. Nice colour actually. Fender Duo Sonic. It's a 9-inch Nails Played and Destroyed electric guitar. 6,000 to 8,000. 4,500 is the current bid. Stage played and destroyed by Trent Reznor during the 9-inch Nails Dissonance tour in the fall of 1995, when the band co-headlined with David Bowie. Interesting. Yeah, that's quite cool. Soundgarden, Chris Cornell personally owned in Bad Motorfinger album played Gibson Les Paul Deluxe electric guitar, 3,000 to 5,000. 4,500 is the current bid. And Alice in Chains, Jerry Cantrell signed G&L electric guitar, 8,000 to 1,200 is the estimate. Current bid is $800. Pearl Jam, band signed Squier Stratocaster electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. 750 is the current bid. Signed by Jeff Ament, Stone Gossard, Mike McCready, Matt Cameron, organist Boom Gasper, and Eddie Vedder. There we go. Smashing Pumpkins, band signed Squier Telecaster electric guitar, 8,000 to 1,200 is the estimate. Got the current bid of $350. Dave Stewart, stage played 1962 America, tribute to Heroes, Gretsch Country Gentleman electric guitar, 15,000 to 20,000 estimate. Current bid is £6,000. So stage played by Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics while performing live with U2's The Edge and Bono for the televised benefit concert America, tribute to Heroes 2001. Okay. Coldplay, band signed Telecaster, Squire Telecaster electric guitar, 1,000, 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,000. Signed by Guy Berryman, Johnny Buckland, Will Champion, and Chris Martin of Coldplay. Some more documents here. Oh, another guitar. The Killers, Dave Kooning owned and played Yamaha acoustic electric guitar, 3,000 to 5,000 is the estimate. We want $600 so far. Duran, band signed Squire Telecaster electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000, 1,250 is the estimate. Signed by Nick Rhodes, Simon Le Bon, John Taylor, Andy Taylor, and Roger Taylor of Duran. More stuff. John Mellencamp signed Epiphone acoustic guitar, $800 to $1,200. We've got 700 bid so far. Okay, we're finally onto one more page. Looks like we've got some stuff to do with Madonna, so hopefully we don't actually have some guitars, because it would be good to have a bit of a break. Some Michael Jackson stuff, hopefully also some non-guitar things, because really there's so much stuff. And there's Black Eyed Peas Tour Ovation 61 launch key keyboard, Black Eyed Peas Tour used Ovation 25 launch key keyboard. It's interesting enough. Good to have something that's not a guitar, I think, because there's a lot of guitars in this auction. Next page, stuff for Whitney Houston. I mean, it's a really fascinating auction, really is. I can't say anything against it at all. Oh, we've got some guitars. Ed Sheeran signed Gibson electric guitar, $800 to $1,200 is the estimate. We've got $900 so far. Music Great signed electric guitar, 1,000 to 1,200 is the estimate. 300 bids. Signed by Dickie Betts of the Allman Brothers, Peter Talk of the Monkees, Carmine Appice of Vanilla Fudge, Mark Slaughter, Kip Winger, Richard Friedman, and Gary Burr. There you go. Let's see what else we have. Do you have any more? Oh, saxophone. Bill Clinton signed saxophone. Interesting. A curious one. Another Music Great signed bass guitar, 5,000 to 7,000. Starting, current bid's 2,250. Signed by Billy Preston, Ray Charles, Ashford and Simpson, Quincy Jones, John Mellencamp, and Willie Nelson. There you go. Ooh, B.B. King signed S101 electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,500. Buddy Guy signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, $800 to $1,200. 300 is the current bid. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble band signed Fender electric guitar, estimate 4,000 to 6,000. Current bid is 4,000. George Thorogood signed Epiphone electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. We have 1,000 is the current bid. Chuck Berry signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is $600. Bo Diddley signed Fender electric guitar, estimate 1,000 to 2,000. Current bid is $900. Let's see, let's carry on. On to another page. Oh, Elvis. Okay. Here's an Elvis Presley personally owned and spin out film played Fender electric guitar. 60,000 to 80,000 is the estimate, and current bid 50,000. Has an NFT as well, so anything big money they want to chuck an NFT in it. Elvis Presley owned it and used it in the film Spin Out in 1966 there. Elvis Presley stage played and gifted 1969 Martin acoustic guitar, 20,000 to 30,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 17,500. Stage played by Elvis and gifted to Memphis Mafia member and friend Charlie Hodge. Okay, some more kind of lots of Elvis related bits there. Elvis's gun, if you want a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol, something a bit different from musical instruments. Some Beatles Ringo Starr drumsticks, so very, very interesting auction. Still going. Oh, it's another guitar. The Beatles, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr signed Stedman electric guitar, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 3,500. Here's a George Harrison signed 1974 Rickenbacker 330 electric guitar, 10 to 20,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 10,000. George Harrison signed 1923 Keach Banjalele, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. 2,000 is the current bid. Here's a Nirvana Kurt Cobain Smells Like Teen Spirit Fender Mustang. Wow, estimates 6,000 to 800,000. Current bid 2 million. Wow. Okay, that is absolutely mad. This is really, really mad. So I'm gonna have to remember this one. Wow. This guitar was used in the recording studio during both the Nevermind and In Utero recording sessions, as well as numerous prominent live performances. It's most notable and prominently remembered as the guitar Cobain used in the music video for Nirvana's lead single Smells Like Teen Spirit from the band's second studio album Nevermind. Oh, there you go then. This is it. This is the guitar. Wow, amazing. 2 million. That is absolutely insane. That is fascinating. So we've got to remember that for the title of the video, because I think that's that's really, really interesting. I should probably actually read more of that, really. There's so much information here, but wow, that's really, really fascinating. That is the big one, I think, in this auction. Exclusive NFT Nirvana Kurt Cobain Fender guitar used in Smells Like Teen Spirit video, 8 to 10,000. Current bid 2 to 2.5. Is this just the NFT of the guitar on this occasion? So that's interesting. More kind of Kurt Cobain stuff. Okay. Rolling Stones band signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, 3 to 5,000. Current bid is 2,750. Signed by Ronnie Wood, Charlie Watts, Keith Richards, and Mick Jagger. We're still going. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1971 Fender Music Man Master electric bass guitar, 3 to 5,000 is the estimate. Got 900 bid so far. Rolling Stones band signed Squire Stratocaster, estimate 8 to 10,000. Current bid is 2,000. And let's keep going. More stuff. Lots of Rolling Stones stuff. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1965 Framer Starbase guitar, 30 to 50,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 12,500. Wyman used this bass for Rolling Stones concerts and recordings in 1965 and 1966. There you go. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1969 Fender Telecaster, 15 to 25,000 is the estimate. Current bid is £10,000. He purchased it in 1970s. He used it on home recordings in France. Okay. We're slowly getting towards the end of this auction. But still, there are more instruments. Wow. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, Dan Armstrong prototype bass, 20 to 30,000 is the estimate. 12.5 is the current bid. Interesting. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman down at Armstrong prototype guitar, 10 to 15,000. We got 7,000 kind of bid. Guitar was a gift from Dan Armstrong in 1975, so as per the other guitar, there's a relationship there between them. They obviously knew each other fairly well. Interesting. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1978, custom Travis Bean bass. Wow, 20 to 30,000. Current bid 15,000. Actually, I didn't know he had a Travis Bean. That's really curious. Yeah, that's quite fascinating. Really, really cool auction. It's just too much to take in. Oh wow, another one. A Kramer aluminium necked bass. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1978 Kramer bass. Estimate 15 to 25,000. 4,500 bid. Kramer DMZ 4001. Interesting, with the aluminium neck. Wonderful. Okay. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 1982 Ovation acoustic electric guitar. Estimate 5 to 7. Current bid is 2,250. We're getting there. Lots of interesting stuff. Oh, another one. Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman, 2010 Bass Center signature electric bass guitar, 15 to 25,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 6,000. Keep going. We're getting closer. Some more documents. Oh, another one. Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Now, wow. Okay, this auction is absolutely mad. Jimi Hendrix personally owned and gifted to Billy Davis 1964 Fender Jazzmaster electric guitar with NFT, of course. 200 to 300,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 100,000. Okay. So Jimi Hendrix personally owned 1964 Fender Jazzmaster that he gifted to Billy Davis. Interesting. And more stuff. Some drums. Mitchell personally owned snare drum. Jimi Hendrix, Mitchell drum beater. Lots of Jimi Hendrix stuff. Led Zeppelin, John Bonham. The song remains the same. Film played Ludwig drum kit, 10 to 20,000. Current bid 10,000. This auction is absolutely bonkers. It really is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. This is one of the drumsticks. John Bonham personally owned drumsticks. They've really gone all out for this auction. Wow, Pink Floyd as well. Pink Floyd, David Gilmour signed Taylor acoustic electric guitar with photo, 30 to 50,000 is the estimate, 12,500 is the current bid. Used in his studio there. Drumsticks by Nick Mason. Pink Floyd, Richard Wright owned Sanox acoustic guitar with photo, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate there. More, The Doors. Bobby Krieger signed Epiphone SG electric guitar with photos, 1 to 2,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 600. The Who. Pete Townsend played and signed a Gibson electric guitar with photo, 15 to 20,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 12,500. The Who. Pete Townsend signed Glenn Burton electric guitar, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. And Carlos Santana signed Paul Reed Smith electric guitar, 1 to 2,000 is the estimate, featuring artwork from the 2014 album Corazon. Oh, here's Derek and the Dominoes Sound City B140 speaker cabinets. That's interesting. Grateful Dead. Bob Weir and Tom Constanta signed Squire electric guitar, Stratocaster electric guitar. 3 to 5,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 1,750. Grateful Dead, Bob Weir signed D'Angelico electric guitar with photos, 8 to 1200 is the estimate. Current bid is 1500. Let's carry on. Jefferson Airplane, Paul Cantor signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, 8 to $1,200. Donovan signed an illustrated mellow yellow acoustic guitar with photo, 2 to 4,000 is the estimate. I like the little illustrations on that. And we have a Velvet Underground, Lou Reed and Mo Tucker signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate there. Well, Creedence Clearwater Revisited, a band signed Squire Stratocaster electric guitar. And Crosby, Stills and Nash, band signed guitar. Really is a kind of who's who of signed items. Really is quite mad. Neil Young signed Squire Stratocaster, 1 to 2,000 is the estimate there. I'm just kind of blasting through them at the moment because this is really quite long. Neil Young, personally used harmonica, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. 200 $900 bid. Hohner harmonica, key of D, interesting. On to the last page. The Allman Brothers Band, Dickie Betts stage played and signed acoustic guitar, 1 to 200 is the estimate. 1,500 is the current bid. We're carrying on. Oh, we've got another one. We've got Lynyrd Skynyrd band member signed Indie electric guitar, 8 to $1,200. Signed by Gary Rossington, Dale Rossington, Ricky Medlock, Johnny Van Zant, Carol Chase, Mark Metejka and Peter Keys. And okay, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Artemis Pyle signed Freebird Lyrics acoustic guitar, 5 to 7,000 is the estimate. Current bid is 3,500. Then we have a Lynyrd Skynyrd plane crash fuselage commemorative guitar resin necklace. Interesting. ZZ Top band signed Fender electric guitar, 2 to 3,000 is the estimate. Current bid 1,750. And we're carrying on. We've got an Eagles Joe Walsh signed Squire Telecaster electric guitar, 8 to 1,200 is the estimate. Current bid is 800. Jackson Brown signed Gretsch acoustic guitar, 8 to 1,200. There is the estimate. Then we have Jim Crocker stage played and screen matched Martin D21 acoustic guitar with photos, 40 to 60,000 is the estimate. 35 is the current bid. Owned and played by singer-songwriter Jim Crocker with a Brazilian rosewood body. Interesting. And we have Paul Simon signed Epiphone guitar, 1,000 to 2,000 estimate. Current bid 1,000. That's just more things about the catalogues, and that's it. I think we finally got to. I have to say, this auction, if you've managed to get this long, I seriously doubt it. It's absolutely insane. So you really have to look at it in more detail. This has already gone over an hour and a half, and about an hour and a half, and my brain is going to explode. It's really fascinating. So much information, so much effort must have gone into making this catalogue. It's insane, and the amount of information included, absolutely brilliant. I think that Julien's keep the information up, so definitely look at it. I'll put the link in the description. I can't do this auction justice because it would just take too much time. It would literally take me 20 hours, so I've done the best I can to cover what's here. Mad auction, have a look at it. Thanks for bearing with me, and yeah, I'm so tired now, so I'm going to go to sleep, but thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao. Many thanks for tuning in to the Musical Instrument Investigator. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, Subscribe and turn on notifications, and watch out for the next video coming soon.